Hello dear students, let's start discussion on our first unit, that is nothing but optics. First, let's see what are the contents of our first unit, optics. So in this particular unit we are going to see introduction of electromagnetic waves and electromagnetic spectrum. Then rest of the portion of our unit is divided into three sections, and that sections are interference, diffraction and polarization. Of course, here we are going to talk about interference of light, diffraction of light and polarization of light. In interference, basically we are going to understand one specialized case of interference, and for that one experiment is provided in your syllabus, that is nothing but Newton's ring in reflected light. Okay, so we are going to see the construction and working of that Newton's ring experiment and then applications. Why to study that particular experiment, that we are going to understand with some applications provided over here. So that will be the portion of interference section. Next, in diffraction, we have to see what is the diffraction of light, how that can be achieved. Uh, to get a diffraction, we need to use several components. That components are diffraction grating. So we are going to see the construction and working of diffraction grating. Then we have to see some parameters of that grating, like dispersive power and resolving power of the grating, and then of course applications of the diffraction grating we are going to understand in the second section, that is nothing but diffraction. The last section is of polarization. So what is the polarization concept, how polarization can be achieved, that we are going to see at first. Next to that, several parameters related to polarizations like optical activity, then specific rotations we are going to see, and by making use of all these concepts we are going to understand the applications of polarization. One application in terms of polarimeter is provided in your syllabus, that is nothing but Lorentz half-shade polarimeter. So here we are going to understand the construction and working of Lorentz half-shade polarimeter, and of course why to use that polarimeter instrument, that we are going to see in this particular unit. So this is all about the contents that we are going to discuss in further course of action. First, we will see what is the term optics. Optics is the branch of physics which involves the behavior and properties of light, including its interaction with matter. In a nutshell, we can say optics is nothing but systematical study of light. Light, the concept, several phenomena of light and applications of that light we are going to understand through the study of optics. Basically, related to light interaction and light propagation, we know the first important theory was put forward by Newton. Sir Isaac Newton has given one theory related to light, and that theory is known as corpuscular theory of light. According to Newton, light consists of several corpuscles or particles, and he has provided the statement light is having particle nature. Next to that, several scientists have worked on different parameters of light, and one important milestone we can say was put by Sir Hygiene. According to Hygiene, the light is having wave nature, and Hygiene's theory says light is having wave nature. So now with these two theories, we can say light is having dual nature, particle nature as well as wave nature. Basically, with the help of Newton's corpuscular theory, one can explain the reflection of light, and With the help of Huygens wave theory, one can explain reflection, refraction, diffraction and interference concept. In your 12th, you might have seen all these things. What is the reflection of light? What is the refraction of light, diffraction of light, interference? In this particular chapter, we are going to put more light on diffraction and interference concept. But of course, all these concepts can be explained by these respective theories. One another important concept of light interaction is there, or we can say one of the optical phenomenon is missing over here in both the theories, or we can say both the theories can't explain that particular phenomenon. Can you guess what was that, or what is that? So that is nothing but polarization. It is important to notice that neither the theory given by Huygens or the theory given by Newton can explain the polarization concept. Since for polarization to occur, the waves must be transverse in nature. 20th century ideas have led us to believe that light is a transverse electromagnetic wave. Keep in mind, light is transverse electromagnetic wave with a small wavelength. Now, the next course of our discussion will be what is the electromagnetic wave, how we can say light waves are transverse electromagnetic waves, and what are, if we are saying light is a electromagnetic wave, is only the light is having that particular nature, or there are many other waves they resembles to the light waves. So we are going to talk about electromagnetic waves and electromagnetic spectrum in the next video. Thank you for your patience listening.